thrown somewhere in this corner over here in my fucking area.
And
all the dice that I have, I only use 3.
and we're live. Sorry,
Wow.
guys.
We are.
I counted in. I just didn't do it
did.
out loud. So welcome to Relic Riders. Feel short today. There.
Today.
Ugh.
Today.
Wait. Hey.
Hey.
I'm all on the bottom today.
Yes, you are. It's what. Wait. Why are you flipping us off? And this closed. There we go. Nay. Now
I don't appreciate that, sir.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, wrong way. Sorry, Robin.
I'm offended.
Good.
Hello,
Welcome
offended.
to being a Relic
I'm
Rider.
Virgil.
Ryan, change your name. Kyle, change your name. Okie dokie. So today, welcome to Relic Riders episode 5, part 2 of Finding Your Origin. I forgot what the episode was called. Again,
Finding the Origin.
Finding
part
the
2.
Origin. Yes, the part 2. Yes. Wow. This is why this is family. This is why we have pick-me-ups. So I'm actually going to start off last time right where we left off. Virgil and Nelson have just been teleported against their wishes, really. And have just been informed they are in a place that they have no clue what is, and it's called Pandora.
Yeah.
So, in front of you, will both of you please roll me perception checks right off the bat?
Sure. That is going to be 11.
Ooh, okay.
Uh, 18.
18? Okay, Cody. Turn it down a little bit. Thank you. Sorry. Crap. Virgil. So
What?
as you're looking around, oh,
No, not you. Him.
oh yeah.
We're live right now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just message it to me on Discord if you want to say anything. Just like Discord it or whatever. Sorry.
No, you're good. So as you guys are teleported, you're a little discombobulated. But you look out and it's sort of a barren wasteland. You can see it's kind of a desert feel to it. There are a few buildings left standing. It looks like there's remains of tents and a few other things, but they've been here a while. You can see they haven't been really maintained. Looks like nobody's been here in several years.
Okay.
And other than that, you wouldn't notice too horribly much out of the ordinary. Now, Nelson, you are in your mobile suit Gundam.
Yes.
Because I'm not going to actually TM, because I'm not going to actually use it.
Goddamn.
That's what we're calling it. You, on the other hand, you do see everything I described to Virgil, but you also see that in the ground, there looks like there's pieces of metal shards kind of sticking out every so often. Kind of the glints catch your eye. Off in the distance, it seems like there was what would be fire pits and stuff like that, and they also look like they haven't been used in a while. There is one old kind of destroyed building that looks like it's half standing. It looks fairly new. Again, it does look destroyed, but it looks like it's not been upkept, but somebody's been around using at least parts of it for either pulling the bricks off of it or some sort of kind of shavings of some sort. Again, over the comms, I just had to give that. Over the comms, you guys still hear Leon and Ari, because we're going to do this all at once. Leon and Ari, you guys are still you don't see them, but you are still being surrounded by about 50 plus people, is what you were told. Nelson, I can't hear you.
I was talking to myself.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
No, hey, I do it all the time. I have to make sure I don't mute myself. So,
All right. So, Ari, we have two options. We can either, because
This is
Did-
on
did-
comms. This is on
No, I
global
know.
comms.
Yeah, yeah. Did we finished downloading the mainframe on the computer, right?
You were at 95% last time,
Yeah,
and she
yeah,
has not said a thing.
Okay, so we need to make sure we get that downloaded, and as soon as that's done, we need to get out of here.
Yeah,
Unless you want to be living in a government facility the rest of your life, we need to go.
I would rather not.
I agree.
You, Leon, and Ari would not have heard where Nelson and Virgil ended up, but they are still on comms.
Well, not only that, do we now know that they're surrounded by 50 plus soldiers?
They, at the end of the episode, oh, sorry, Virgil, go ahead.
No, you're probably about to say what I'm about to say. Go ahead.
They both Leon and Ari panicked a little bit last episode and let you guys know.
Okay.
So in character, we don't know. We know that they're panicked, but right now where we're picking up, we do not.
You guys don't know if they're being surrounded, but you guys do know something's going on and they're trying to get out of there.
Okay, and you said that we hear this over the comms.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Everything okay with you two? What's going on?
Yeah, because we're kind of in the middle of a wasteland right now. There's not really a whole lot here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're surrounded by quite a few people.
Do you need Dr. C to teleport us to you guys?
No more teleportation. I can walk. I can run.
Well, I don't know where they're at.
Yeah, we
I'm
just
not in
need-
Henshin yet, right?
Everybody is Henshin.
Everybody is Henshin, so I'm still fucking.
Yes, everybody is. Well, Nelson is humongozoid. Virgil is humongous. Leon is finally Henshin, but you guys don't know that. Virgil and Nelson, you guys do not know this yet, I don't believe. And then Ari, you see Leon, and you are Henshin as well. And you did lose track, Virgil and Nelson, you guys did lose track of Gita.
Yeah. Okay. Nelson, is there a way that you can pinpoint their location? Oh, you're muted.
You're muted. Oh no.
I was on the wrong tab. But is there a way that Nelson can do that?
You can attempt to try something. You have your skill sheet should be up there. So if you think you can try.
I'm out of character. I'm thinking like he's a robot. He's infused with this energy that we have. So I'm like, maybe like his circuitry is wired now through some mystical force.
Right. So I'll go ahead and try to do that and like investigate.
You want to try to?
That would be investigate check in this
Yep.
in this setting. Yeah.
I will let you try the investigate to see what you can find on yourself. That sounds really wrong when I say it out loud.
Ew.
I'm gonna bring up my page and see if I can do anything.
A total of 18.
No, as you because I said all DCs beforehand, but as you kind of try to figure out, you kind of search your memory banks as it would be. No, you can't really tell. You might be able to talk to Dr. C, but as far as you know, you can't really I won't say hack in, but you can't access that part.
Okay, I'll ask Dr. C over the comms. Is there a way that you can search for the relic gem energy or where we're at and see if you can find a similar spike reading in a different location?
Dr. C does not answer.
Shit. In the midst of that silence. Oh, go ahead.
No. You do the silence because yours is more important. Trust me.
In the midst of the silence, it's gonna I'm gonna like not really panic because like Leon, Ari, can one of you like shoot something to the air? Can you like? Is there a way that you can let us know your location? Because we will come to you.
I look around to see if there's like anything I could use.
Roll me perceptions, you two.
And what is perception again? Wisdom? Intelligence?
It was wisdom, yeah.
Wisdom. Okay.
Listen.
Nat 20.
Nat 20? Yay!
Yeah, that made me drop my fucking down.
Nat
17.
20. All right, so both you see you're in a enclosed dome, but the beams that shot up, there are 5 holes in the roof, or 6 holes in the roof. Sorry, 5 in the shape of basically a star, and then the one in the center.
Hmm.
You again, Leon and Ari, you guys would hear 100% downloaded, protocol accessed. Goodbye. Dr. C is no longer in your comms.
Okay. Well,
you
we have that
also
down.
oh go ahead.
No, I was gonna say we have that downloaded. Let's get the heck out of here.
Yeah.
You also, the red light's still going off. The red light shuts off. Spectrals identified. Spectrals identified. Around both Leon and Ari, there are not 50, but 100 human military soldiers, all with gun trained on you. Please roll me a reflex save. Both of you, please.
I would like to use my special ability evasion.
Okay. What does that do?
Reflex save succeeds, no damage.
Yep.
Okay, so you still got to roll it. So if you succeed, then you take no damage.
16. Then that's what, dexterity?
Yeah.
Yep.
Plus 4, so 20.
You save. Ari,
17.
you both save. So as they go to fire, all 100 start to unload the clips on you.
Can I make a listen check?
Yes, you. I was gonna say, you go ahead and make your check. It'd be pretty loud. So
22.
yeah, oh yeah, you definitely would hear it. Actually, since you made the listen check, Virgil, you hear something extra.
Okay.
As you're listening to the gunfire come over the comms, you are, what I'm getting ready to say, you will hear. Nelson, you will not. Leon and Ari, around you are now 2 spectrals. And they look like they're blocking you guys from this fire. Both of them turn to you, and I have to make sure. They both look to you, and one of them goes, "Get loud. Be safe. We are here to help." The spectral says this. The other one stands in silence. So, again, Virgil, you heard that. Leon and Ari, you see one looks kind of like a speaker. And I'd say it looks like kind of like a Bluetooth speaker with arms. And it looks like very, I think Megazord-esque, like a little bulky, but not too horribly bulky. And then the other one looks kind of wispy. More of like I hate to say it, but like a bed sheet, just kind of silently blowing in the wind. These are spectrals. And again, if you remember me explaining spectrals, they're opposites. So, and that's what you guys hear. What are you guys doing? Virgil, I would love your reaction as well.
That sounds like gunfire. And who the hell is there with you?
Spectrals.
Spectrals are blocking. They're taking the bullets for us. He said, "Get loud and get out of here."
Repeat that again. You said spectrals are defending you?
I did not stutter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Can I make? Oh, since I heard where the gun. Do I hear where the gunfire came from, or just the gunfire?
You were
specific?
nowhere near it. You only heard it over comms. Okay, so to put this in perspective, Pandora, Ari, correct me if I'm wrong, is in South America, right?
New Zealand.
New Zealand. There we go. Not South
Yeah.
America. Is in New Zealand. The government base there is in North America.
So we're nowhere even fucking near.
You're nowhere close. There are the underground tunnels, but yeah, no.
In character, I don't know this. Out of character, fucking dog. So without really thinking, Virgil is just going to look back at Nelson and say, "We have to find them. We're gonna have to try to figure out a way to get out of here. We have to get to them, regardless." Those spectrals, and obviously you guys can hear this too. Those spectrals, they're defending them now. But who's to say they won't fucking turn on them? We need to go now. And Virgil's gonna like put his axe up and just start making thunderous steps across the wasteland, just trying to just run across this like deserted area. And then like as I'm running, I can make a perception check, see if anything catches my eye. But like,
Before you start running, as
Yeah.
you put your axe away and you go to take a step, both you and Nelson catch a very interesting figure that is kind of it's a little blurry because again it's deserted, but you see the silhouette, and this figure is being there's two figures, but one's normal height, I'd say, somewhere between 5'6" and 5'8", maybe a little shorter, and then there's a towering figure behind this other one. They are both
Okay.
walking towards you. The smaller figure tilts their head and goes, "Is everything okay?"
reach for the axe. I don't know. Is everything okay?
Friend?
Friends.
What's your name?
She turns her head again. Alex Knight, yours?
Virgil Dankin.
I beg your unbelievable pardon. What?
I unplugged my headset.
I was gonna say everybody took it off there.
Okay. Virgil Dankin. And he's gonna look at the big guy. And you?
He doesn't speak much. This is Ronan. So you guys know exactly who you're looking at.
Yeah.
Okay, so our fans watching on Twitch, Alex Knight was actually Robin's character in season 3. Ronan was my character in season 3. But there's something different about Ronan. You guys know out of character.
Yeah, out of character.
He's not colored the same. He is
Okay.
not green and black and a little bit of red. He is more of just a complete monotoned gray.
Okay. All right.
Yep. That's again out of character.
That's the set,
These are the
yeah.
first time you guys are seeing these two. Yeah, Nelson and Virgil, these two figures, and Alex Knight goes, do you guys happen to believe they're called gemstones?
How do you know about the gemstones?
I'm a detective, and I have been following a few remnants, we'll say.
As she says gemstones, and we're just standing there in our henshin form. I'm just gonna look down, look up, look down, look up again. Kind of wearing it right now.
Oh, I understand. I used to have a similar gift, but
Is that what Dr. C was mentioning earlier?
Alex tilts her head again.
You're looking into these relic writer gems, but Dr. C was saying something like these came before something of relic hunters.
Yes, I was a relic hunter.
And he's Virgil look over at Nelson. I thought they were supposed to be gone.
Same. Could you tell us what's going on here?
I can. I've actually not been out very long. I decided to take a trip to a place that's fairly difficult to get to, and decided to do, again, like I'm a detective, some detective work. It didn't work out too well, and I was actually probably, and she looks down at her watch, less than, I'd say, a day or two ago, whenever there was a surge of something, and I was pulled from the dimension I was in to this one. I was in the digital realm. So, and my friend Ronan was too, but sadly the husk that he is now is more of an automaton than anything, because the person that was him has passed long ago. So his
Oh, hey, same.
You're dead as well?
Kinda.
Yeah.
May I ask a favor? You didn't give me your name. Virgil, right? And then
Yeah. Oh, And this is my
I'm
little
his
brother.
yeah, I'm his little brother, Nelson.
Nelson, could I try something?
Is it gonna hurt?
She looks up at Ronan and motions, and Ronan slowly walks towards you.
Bird's gonna hold out a gigantic hand. Stop.
No,
You didn't-
it's okay.
Ronan stops.
Nelson, quiet. You didn't answer his question.
Oh, I apologize. What was his question again?
He asked if this was going to hurt. If you hurt him, then we will have problems, Miss Knight.
Oh, I never try to hurt anyone.
Okay. I'm gonna stand here.
You will see Alex pull out what looks like a small little notebook with red red bindings. Flips a couple, starts writing down in it.
I'm gonna look at Ronan. Proceed.
Ronan nods, walks right up to you, puts both hands on your shoulders, Nelson. Roll me a d20, please.
As he's rolling, I'm just gonna take I'm gonna sit up on my ass, knees like to the chest, and kind of like just sit there, kind of like this, like arms like angled.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like just watching, like beside Miss Knight.
So Virgil, as you do this, you feel an energy radiating off of Alex.
I'm gonna just kind of like, if it's just a feeling, I'm gonna look at her, but there's no physical manifestation.
Nope,
It's
she's just
a feeling.
writing notes.
I will keep that to myself. Okay.
Right, Nelson,
Side eyeing her.
what'd you roll, Nelson?
I don't know if this is good or not, but natural 20.
Oh yeah,
Oh, thank
that's
God.
that's actually. Hold on, that I wasn't ready for. Hold
All right, cue the elevator music. We'll be right back.
on.
I swear to God, if you bring if okay, I'll say this. I don't know if you have this plan, but like my inner self is geeking out. If you bring back Zakar or Agni, I might shit my pants. Not gonna lie. I am the king of shadows.
Where did it go?
So, Leon, Ari, are y'all dead yet? Question.
So,
Spectral's helping you? What the fuck?
yeah, right.
What's going on?
So, Josh, I think what I would like to do.
Yeah,
like,
go ahead.
Because we don't have any other way. We're surrounded, right? So,
Correct.
what I would like to do is I would like to try to tap into that voice that I keep hearing and
Okay.
seeing if the voice can help us out.
So, how are you doing this? Explain, please.
So, I'm going to concentrate my energy
Okay.
into trying to communicate with whatever person, force, whatever has been talking to me
Right.
to get us out of this mess.
To get you out of the mess?
Yes.
Okay.
And to make as much noise as possible because that's what the spectral told me to do.
Right. So, as you try to focus, Ari, what are you doing real quick?
Is there anything around me that I could like pick up and make some sort of noise with?
Well, the computer is the only thing, the computer and the tubes. You
Okay.
could technically use those. But other than
dang.
that, no. You can summon. Well, no, you don't have a weapon.
No.
I forgot to. You didn't give a weapon. You could. You are kind of metal currently, so.
Okay, so I'm gonna start like beating on my suit
Mm-hmm.
and
Ding, ding, ding,
use
ding.
intimidation
Ooh.
or
Okay.
intimidate.
That is fine. Go ahead and roll me intimidate.
Okay. Baby.
I have too many pictures on this phone.
So 15.
15. All right. So as you're clinging, you notice that the a few of the soldiers, I won't say all of them, but a few of the soldiers kind of step back. They're still firing, but they kind of, between you and the spectrals making all this noise, and you notice that the spectral, when you're making this noise, it starts to glow. The Bluetooth speaker starts to glow and get a little bit bigger. Ryan, as you, I hate I'm gonna say this, as you start to kind of feel yourself,
Thank you.
in your hands, you feel something develop.
I look down at my hands.
So you have two, and if you know what that is, it is a two-shot little revolver, but it's this big. You have two of them in the palm of your hands. You're welcome. You got guns.
You have the Men in Black small.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
PQ
why the
gun.
hell do I have the noisy crickets?
Do you hear what you just called them?
What did he call?
Noisy.
Oh. Oh.
So before, as that develops, Nelson. Sorry,
Fuck.
that was not meant to sound that menacing.
Bullshit.
Will you scroll? There we go. So, okay, make sure that's on your list. Yes. As he puts his hands on your shoulders, you feel like you're having an out-of-body experience, more than normal.
I was gonna say.
And you unhinch. As you unhinch Virgil, you see Nelson literally completely unhitching, and the the Gundam that he was in falls on its back.
Okay.
As you do, you see Ronan's body turn from gray and start to feel from the foot up with orange.
Okay.
Start to literally looks like it's being filled up. Nelson, you feel a power like you have not felt ever. You now have Ronan's body. That was the 20. As you do, and as you fully develop, you feel extra. Only Virgil can see this on the back of Nelson's body. And I should have a picture of. So there's Ronan, the big one there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So on the back of his body, there are two, what I would call small cannons that look like they could shift around his shoulders.
Oh.
Come again?
And on the side of each of them says compassion.
Oh,
They are the compassion cannons. You now have your second weapon, Nelson. That was the 20.
I had 3 forms.
I told you you get a new form every time there's a new, and I honestly wasn't expecting to give you Ronan, but you rolled a
Same.
20, so
That's good.
Virgil, as this happens, Alex is writing in her notebook. She shuts it, and the energy you felt goes away.
Okay.
Leon and Ari, the spectrals that are basically body blocking bullets, the sound basically pulls back a little bit and kind of gets in between you guys, and the silence, the sound one looks at both of you and goes, "Please come here. You're not going to like what's going to happen." And the sound puts his arm on, or their arm on both of you. Please roll me a fortitude save, please. Again, I don't know if you guys are trusting this, so you're going to make this save, but then I'm going to ask what you guys want to do. And I know I'm jumping back and forth. I apologize. I just interrupted.
21.
20.
All right, you both make your fortitude saves, no damage. Whenever the sound does this, what do you guys do? You can speak, you can attempt to do stuff. That's Speaking is a free action in my book, so.
It is. It should be. I mean, if it's not, that's.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's yeah.
I'm gonna shoot my pistols.
Okay. At who?
The ceiling.
Oh. As you shoot your pistols at the ceiling, so your pistols, you get a +2 to attack, and you get 2 attacks per turn.
Okay, hang on. I'll write this.
So
shit down.
whenever you attack, it's basically in normal D&D lingo or in D20, I believe there's something. Virgil, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe there's something as basically like an extra attack. Whenever you do one attack, you have an extra attack. With your pistols, you have 2 attacks.
It's called an offhand attack.
Yeah.
So you have your main attack and you have your offhand. So essentially, what's going to happen is you're going to add your first range bonuses as you normally would, because your range and melee bonuses should be the same unless there's a differentiating like feat or skill or whatever. You'll add. Here's how dual attack works, which you already should know this, but for the sake of the viewers, So he'll add his original modifier to his first roll, but his second one, unless he has fucking finesse, I think like finesse weapons or something.
Yeah.
It'll only be like +1 or +2. Like the modifiers do change dependent on those factors as well.
With only these weapons, you technically have the finesse property, but only with these guns. I'm giving that to you.
Okay. So
Trevor likes when I give stuff away. So.
So tell me the damage roll.
Okay, so normal damage rolls on weapons and stuff is usually a D6 or D4. These guns both do a single D8 +1 each.
Yeah. D8 +1.
Okay.
Yeah, because these are just guns. They're not part of like. I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. So. Fuck, how am I trying to explain this? Because like my brain's
basically I'm basically making homebrew weapons for modern.
You're good.
So
because like there's a threshold system that that we use for the My Hero D&D where if Ryan rolls, let's say like he rolls with his henshin powers, like the kick or like with my axe or whatever.
Yeah.
Depending on like how many thresholds we meet, so you can have like a DC whatever, and then if we meet that. Then I think we talked about this before. Like whenever you go like over a certain amount of numbers, like
jump.
We 5 or 10,
we had the threshold for the jump.
Okay. Yep. Okay. I feel like I did mention that already.
Yeah,
to the viewers as well as everybody else.
But 2 or 3 episodes. Whenever you did the jump and almost went through the ceiling.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
you almost went through the ceiling, but luckily you rolled low enough.
All right, I'm making sure. All right.
No, you're good.
Sorry, I will not have any more outbursts. I'm muting.
No, you are all good. Leon, what'd you roll for your firing?
Okay, so that is a 14.
I'm grinding spice.
14 for the first one?
Yep.
Okay.
Second one is a 15.
So as you fire up into the air, a loud bang goes off twice. Or you hear this. It's deafening. You're right next to him. Your helmet protects you from a lot of it. It doesn't hurt, but it's
we
pretty
hear this
deafening.
over comms.
Yes, you guys would hear this over comms. Both what you would see normal bullets are basically rays of just pure energy shoot out. As they do, they curve. And you see both of them curve down. Roll me damage, please, twice.
Okay, 1d8.
20!
It already died. Oh, that's a 7.
So 8.
So 8.
That's a 9.
So
Oh, sorry. 9 and 7. I was adding the modifier.
Okay.
Okay.
9, 10.
Yep.
So that is 16 total.
So both of them, as they separate, come down, and you kill 4 on each side. You see the soldiers. As they keel over, they dissipate. And you see ashes kind of rise from where the spectral in between Leon and Ari goes, see, we're not the bad guys.
Okay.
As that happens, you both see, and Virgil and Nelson, you would hear this. The silence, spectral, starts to spin circles around you, and all you hear is wind. In the comms, you hear a very strong wind, is what it sounds like. But to your eyes, Leonanari, you see the silence, and all of a sudden, all now less than 100 soldiers raise up and dissipate. As they do, the silenced one comes down right in front of you, and the silent spectral dissipates. The sound one that has his arms over you goes, "Are you guys okay?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he sounds like they sound like they're about to pass out. Please find out what Corsair, Cordova, and the spectral dissipates. Virgil Nelson, you would have heard that over comms.
Can I, before he dissipates, can I try and absorb him?
Ooh. You're going to have to, we're going to make that a...
Oh, hold on. I can help you here with that. That's funky.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is. Hold up. Okay. Let me. So you're trying to absorb him with are you like holding out your hand?
I would say, how are you trying to explain?
Yeah.
Like, describe.
I want to channel my energy with his, and try to channel it into one of the noisy crickets.
That would straight be a craft, most likely, right, Virgil?
Mechanical.
Yeah.
Would that be?
But this is kind of like a two-part thing because you're absorbing non-natural energy.
Yeah.
And you're applying it with physical things. So it's
So
not
what
that two.
So what I am hoping to do here is absorb the energy.
Yeah.
Either in my gem or into my suit, because I want the energy to stay.
Yeah. That would be a Henshin check, and if you pass the Henshin check, if Josh allows it, you're able to get the energy. Then you would make a craft check.
Okay.
Well, it would be a Henshin check, a concentration check to make sure you can keep the energy in you, and then if you're able to stabilize the energy, unless it's stable energy to begin with. So I'm just going off the idea might be unstable. Okay, if it's unstable energy, thank you, Josh. If it's unstable, then you're going to have to roll a concentration check and then meet that threshold, and then once you have it, then you can do it. Then Josh can take it from there.
So you're gonna.
That's pretty much it.
Yes, Trevor hit the nail on the head. So I need to make you three separate. You need to do three separate rolls. First is Henshin, and you will get a +1 to that. Everybody. Okay, so if everybody writes in their skills at the bottom, there is now a Henshin check. I'm gonna implement that, and everybody automatically gets a +1, and you can start putting skills into it on this level up. So.
We already have a Henshin check.
No, remember I made Henshin as
you mean a skill?
Yes,
a skill.
You now have a Henshin skill.
Oh, got it.
So this is okay. So there's Henshin. Okay, so that everybody's not confused, right? Henshin transformation, and then Henshin parentheses check.
Yep.
That way it's separate, and that way our numbers aren't getting.
Yeah. Okay. So in the skills, you can call it Henshin focus. How's that?
Ah, that sounds fucking dope.
So in your skills, write Henshin focus, because in your feats, I think it was, you have Henshin. So, which will come into play, hopefully soon.
You are giving us too much power, DM Josh.
You think? You would think.
He is just giving us hope. False hope, my friends.
I am called the Hope Crusher.
He is the Hope Crusher. He is going to make you cry.
All right. So first roll, Ryan.
Okay. So Henshin focus. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay.
I love how I saw a mustache.
Focus. +1. Okay. So my first roll is a Henshin focus, which is a 17 +1, so 18.
18?
Yes.
That passes.
Okay.
So concentration.
That is a 18 +1, which is 19.
I was about to say, before you read out the number, we have shit point.
Oh shit, that's right. Okay.
I will allow you this one time.
Hi everybody out there watching Relic Riders right now. we're currently experiencing technical difficulties. Currently, our writer Leon is having issues with his dice. We're gonna roll that back.
Yeah.
Look,
So I
hey,
would like. I would like to use 4 action points.
You can only use
can
two.
only use two at a
D6.
time.
See, 2 action points.
So roll
that's
2d6 with that.
Okay. Nat 20 on the second one.
Are you rolling
You're
a
supposed to roll
D20 or
D6?
D6?
Oh, D6. I'm sorry.
Yeah, D6s, buddy. My bad.
Skill points equal d6s, not d20s.
Damn, that'd be busted.
I would be really
5
scared.
And 5.
Okay.
29.
Yep. You make it. Your concentration. You were able to concentrate enough that this unstable energy, as you go to siphon it, literally sits. And Ari, you see this. There is a ball of ash and energy sitting in front of Leon. So now, Leon, what do you want to do? All right, roll that
Putting it right into it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That is an 18 plus 4, so 22.
That's a fail.
What?
This is
That
the
is
first
a-
time you're attempting this.
First time you're attempting, object you're not super familiar with, on top of even Dr. C was having trouble with these objects. So
Okay.
if that tells you anything, you fail. As the energy sits in front of you, you start to lose it. Make me another concentration check.
Naruto.
20.
That 20 overall, or
20 total.
all right, that makes it. You're able to focus it, but you notice it's pulling you a little bit.
Pulling me?
It's pulling you. It's pulling you towards Ari.
Beacon camps.
Ari, what do you want to do? Because you see it's kind of heading towards you a little bit. Leon's doing this.
Hmm.
I'm gonna
I'll
get.
just-
I'm basically gonna rewind here just a minute for Nelson and Virgil to kind of get the complete reaction. So
It's wanting to go towards you, Ari. So I'm going to float this towards you. You catch it. Concentrate your energy towards this. Okay. No, what do you mean no?
nothing. I
Stop
didn't say
that.
no. I didn't say no. What are you doing?
I'm not sure about all this, so I'm
Right.
gonna kind of take a step back.
Okay, so Leon, you release the energy, correct? Towards
No, not
Ari.
yet. No,
okay, so
no.
you're
She stepped back. I'm gonna reserve it.
okay. So you reserve as you go to pull it back to yourself, so it's not. It pulls from you. It floats in between you and Ari. We, both of you, please make Henshin focus checks.
Three.
16.
So, as the energy and dust is floating in between you, both of you feel a flash of energy just hit you in the face. And the next thing you know, you blink once, twice.
3 times a lady.
There is a white film that comes over both of you. And as you open your eyes, Nelson and Virgil, about 50 feet out, you see dust start to swirl in the sand. And you see Leon standing there a little hunched, breathing. He's henching. And Ari is laying on the ground unhenching.
Running immediately.
Yep.
Fear is
Yep.
setting in because it's like he looks hurt. She definitely looks hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna like get up in a hurry, look back at Miss Nine. Like, do you want to come with?
Alex kind of looks at you and she goes, Is there something behind me? Because she hasn't noticed.
I'm gonna grab her and just
I just
I'm-
picture her big, poofy white hair just flowing around.
So, okay, so now to describe Alex Knight, since everybody is there, Virgil, you would have noticed a little bit more refined. It has a kind of laid back a little bit collar. She looks like a detective for the most part. But you notice her cufflinks are full metal.
Yeah.
There's a couple little spots here and there that looks like it looks a little bit futuristic for what you guys are used to. And it looks like she's not disheveled, but she looks like she's kind of been away for a while. This suit looks like it's from about 15, well, no, I'd say about 20 years ago.
Okay. Very dated. Okay.
Very dated, yes.
Okay.
Dated, but yet futuristic.
Yeah. Well, dated as in look, the pieces look like they're futuristic. There's chunks on her, if that makes sense.
It does.
Add-ons. Cufflinks.
Yeah. I'm gonna give her the Nelson treatment. She's going in my pocket. My giant henshin pocket.
Roll me a d20.
Dog, I'm strong as fuck. The fuck you mean?
This is not a strength. This is a pure d20. I want to see something.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm a giant.
Yes, you are.
Muscle memory squishes Alex into his pocket.
It's just a flat. We're just doing a flat roll.
Just flat
a roll
20.
off.
Just a flat roll off. Yep. 16.
16.
You beat me. So as you grab Alex and basically attempt to attach Alex to your hip, you notice as you grab Alex, she's light. As in
okay.
not fully there.
Okay.
So how would you grab her? Like scruff, or how would you?
Okay. King Kong in her, if you know what I'm talking about. Just grabbing her like around
So you
like
would
right around here.
Yeah,
Like, not her titties, but her stomach.
Yes, you would
Right around here.
You would notice certain parts that your hand is touching don't feel like they're there.
I'm married.
I'm
She's
married.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yep.
I
What was
did.
her husband's name?
Oh.
Ah,
Bert?
Bert.
it was
yeah.
Bert. It was Bert.
Remember when he came into the game? That was fun.
Yes.
That was fun. That was fun. So she feels lightweight, and she kind of feels. So she feels there, but not there.
She doesn't fight you. She kind of just lets it happen.
Yeah.
And
Well,
she does say, "I'm married."
Well, as I put her in the pocket and I like turn towards the direction of Leon and Ari, I'm just gonna point out that way. Those are my teammates. More importantly, that's my family, and they look hurt. You're coming with me.
Yes. We need to help them. Do you have someone who can help them?
Nelson,
I'm
roll out.
already like
So
full-on
Nelson,
sprinting.
make me a dexterity check, please, as you're sprinting.
New body.
Mm-hmm.
Dexterity. 17.
So as you go to run, you are not used to this body.
Yeah.
You are not used to being actually as big as Virgil normally.'re not henshined, by the way. This is unhenshined.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Exactly. You were in Ronan's body. The character that I played, you were Ronan currently.
How tall was Ronan again? Naturally, like 7 something.
He was on the higher end of 7 foot.
Because he was taller than Agni. He's the tallest character that we've had aside from Jason.
Yes. And yeah.
No, wait. I'm sorry. Well, I'll talk about this later. Yeah.
No,
anyways,
you're
continue.
good. Yeah. No. Well, right now he'd still be shorter than you, Virgil.
Well, yeah. No, I was just thinking about like Sam and Dean because I know they were pretty fucking tall too, weren't they?
No, Kyle and Dean were 5'10".
Kyle and Dean.
Yeah.
Not Sam and Dean. Why do I do this every fucking?
Because I have another character named Sam.
Yes.
You've been watching too much Supernatural.
Yeah,
That's what that
too.
is.
Watched all of it.
I was gonna
It's
say.
amazing. I love it.
So as you run, you overestimate yourself by rolling a 17, and you shoot past both of them. Leon sits there and goes, "Duh."
Sorry. New body.
Virgil shouting from the distance, "Too far! Too far!"
Stop. Walk. Okay, I'm here. What's going on?
Ari is passed out. Ari, you're completely. You rolled low enough that I'm sorry. That's the what the relic energy did was transport both of you to the closest reading of relic energy, is what it did. So Nelson, you overshoot. Virgil, you get there before Nelson does. Alex
Leon
taps you. No, you're good. Alex taps you as you get close and goes, "Do you feel that?"
Do I feel it? Do I feel it, Mr. Krabs?
You do. You feel a surge of some sort of energy, and it hits you like a truck. You have no clue what it is, but it feels like it's coming not from Leon or Ari, but it feels like it's coming from a direction past Nelson now.
Does it hurt? Is it hurting me?
No.
No.
It makes you feel strong.
Ugh. What is that feeling?
Do we also feel it as well?
Yes. All of you. Ari, you wake up. It hits you so hard.
Okay.
So Ari is now awake. So everybody feels energized.
Are you two okay?
I am now.
Oh,
Does anyone need any healing?
No, I didn't. I don't. I think I'm good.
I guess I'm good. I'm okay
Nobody
too.
took damage. It was
That's what I was
more.
saying.
It
I
was
was
more
just like-
mental. Yep, I was waiting for a reaction, so it was more mental. Alex touches you again, Virgil, and goes, "Hey, how are you able to henshin? Or how are you able to morph?" Oops.
Virgil's gonna hold up his wrist where the stone is.
It is the
This right here.
stones.
Yeah. Do you want to touch it?
So he was right.
Ooh.
Who's he?
She looks up, and in the distance, you see a cloaked figure. This figure walks towards, and as he does, Alex goes, "There's more than I think you guys know. Your Dr. C isn't exactly
Alive?
who you
Yeah,
should
we
be
know.
trusting."
I just gave her all those files.
Yeah.
Leon, make me a computer use check.
So there's this figure in the distance.
19 flat.
You would notice you have no files.
Son of a bitch.
So who
My
should we be
pendant
trusting then?
Alex,
And my files.
Alex is still basically in your pocket. And she goes, "Honestly, I'm not sure anymore, but hopefully he can have some answers for you. And I only know a little bit about creations, and I believe that's who your ancestors are." As she says this, the figure is now in full view. And you guys hear, ding! As you hear, he flicks a coin. And it looks like it's coming at you. And as you do, all of you roll me perception checks. This is a very low perception, so
Wow.
13.
13,
12.
And
9, 12. You all pass. It was an 8, because as he flips it, there are words that surround the coin midair. The words say, "We were family. We were relic hunters," and that is where we end our episode.
damn.
Ah,
So this figure
Wow.
is Virgil. You called it early in the episode.
Is it Jason?
It is
Jason?
Zakar. And Zakar is
Hell
the
yeah.
only person, the only relic hunter that can still morph.
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Russian orphans.
And if you remember right, the coin, the last time we saw Zakar and Kyle's character,
Mogar.
yeah, Mogar, the last time we saw them, Ryan's character had just died.
Yep.
It was no longer there. Left a coin of his face and those words.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I told you this episode was gonna hit.
Man, God damn it. I had so much more shit I wanted to.
I'm
Dude,
sorry.
I know
sorry.
it's a short episode, and I'm not.
No, you're good.
Constraint right
No,
now.
we'll like I said, the next episode. I set up the second half of the season. Why'd you throw trash at me? Oh, did I leave it in there?
Can the next episode be Finding the Origins Part 2.5?
No,
Like
Like
that's
a
what
30-minute session.
That's
Just
that's
30 minutes.
That's what we call when Trevor takes over as DM again. No.
Listen here, motherfucker. Okay? Are we in Relic Roundtable? No, we're
hold
not
on.
yet.
Hold on.
Transfer to Relic Roundtable before I fire. Bitch.
Hold on. Welcome to Relic Roundtable.
Get him, Trevor. Get him.
Get him.
You son of a
hat.
bitch.
Tinfoil hat.
You. How, for starters, Alex and I coming back, that was fucking sick. And then you give, where's Kyle at? This motherfucker a new body. And
Which was
Wait,
Josh's old body.
Which was my old body.
I have a cannon.
you have cannons now, yeah.
I have
Wait,
cannons.
And that is not Henshin.
Didn't Rona have like Confa
Oh,
or
shit.
Shield or some shit?
The cannons are his old tonfas. That's
Let's
why I said they
go.
look like they can shift. So, and this is unhenshined. You are not henshined currently, and you have those.
Okay. So 8 feet. So Virgil is 6 feet and is now 18 feet, and he's 7 feet. You would. Oh, that's gonna be. Oh, the Titanic brothers. Oh my God, this is gonna be sick. Nelson, do you realize this? I have an idea for a tag team move. I will say this later.
Ryan finally got his
Oh wait,
henshin
so do I.
and weapon.
Yeah. Thanks to
Yeah.
the noisy crickets, you son of a bitch.
They do freaking epicness.
I know, and I named them noisy crickets on my character sheet, by the way.
But are you at least happy with like how your henshining is like coming
Yeah.
along with like
Yeah.
your weapons and your
After
armor
being
and all
withheld
that?
from you for so long.
Yeah, no, I really am. And I love that I was able to throw Josh for a loop this episode, which
You-
is fantastic.
I was gonna say I got thrown several times.
Yeah.
Uh,
I know. I believe I know why it was repelling from me, just on the conversations you and I have had, Josh. But it's interesting why it would be pulling towards Ari and Robin's character. So that's very interesting. And why you shook your head, no, you do not give that. The do not hand it to Ari is really fascinating too.
Mm-hmm.
I was really afraid. Okay,
Metagaming bullshit.
so I can tell you because I can tell you, if both of you would have touched it at the same time, it would have caused a cataclysmic event, which would have pulled Virgil and Nelson and Zakar, the only other people that are currently connected to the Relic Force, to you, and there would have been major consequences because the powers would have forged. Because on top of it being, relic energy, there was also a spectral energy that was there. So, spectral is not tested.
So that's now okay. So the theory that I had, the reason why like my face was like, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I thought this energy is like what I'm thinking is like it's decayed relic energy that somehow is unstable, but it's still able to maintain a physical form.
Slightly.
I know these are like your version of putties, TM, because like I thought these were real humans. Like you're like they're soldiers. I'm like, Leon just fucking committed murder, and he went.
I can't
He
say
did
it.
commit.
I can't
He
say
committed
it.
murder. He
No.
committed murder.
No.
They're real people. They're real people, Josh, aren't they?
The
They're
soldiers,
real fucking people, aren't they?
the soldiers
Trevor!
weren't. The soldiers weren't.
Trevor, murder.
Murder.
The soldiers weren't. I'll say that.
The
No,
Spectrals? Hold up. Those used to be people. They're spirits. They're spirits mixed with the relic force. That's why they're here.
They're remnants of the relic holders.
Hence why I'm still here. I'm a
No,
spectral.
it's not. What?
Fuck, Nelson is a spectral. Fuck.
Oh wow. Okay.
That one I'll
That
nod
was a
at.
joke.
That one I'll nod at.
Nope, that's not a joke. That's real.
Who's
Nelson's a
my
fucking spectral.
counterpart? They
Me?
come in twos.
Me, am I it? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm freaking out. I shouldn't be yelling. I know this is gonna be a bitch to put on YouTube. Sorry,
No,
everybody.
you're fine. You have 5 episodes. That's what I will say.
Holy shit.
Wait.
Fuck did you just do?
Counterpart. Wasn't there like a kid
No.
that had wasn't there a kid that had relic energy? Wasn't there a kid that had relic energy? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think that was season 2.
Spectrals all have an opposite.
Yeah.
What's the opposite of happiness?
Sadness.
Who has the sadness gem right now?
The missing daughter.
Ida.
We don't know this information.
not in character. We don't. Oh my. Okay, and hold up.
I hate that you do that.
So here's the thing. So what I wanted to accomplish this episode was I was going to bring up Gita to Leon and Ari. Because They don't know about Gita.
Yeah.
They don't know about everything else that happened.
Nope. You guys, okay, so next episode I'm giving you guys downtime to talk, by the way. So after the initial Zakar meeting.
We don't know about Gaia. We just saw her name within the files.
Right, you know
On
the
the computer.
name, but you don't. But Leon and Ari don't know that she's alive.
Right.
And that's what I was going to be. And I was going to ask you. So, what is the relationship to Gita to Virgil and all of us specifically?
You're related. I can say that.
Okay, we're related. So, what is she to me, to Virgil? I don't know this in character yet, but she says she has family, or implied that she has family.
I forgot.
Okay, just
I'd have. It's you're close. I want to say cousins.
okay.
But and Kyle, unmute yourself. I need you to talk. So I heard you say, "Oh, I hate when you do this." I haven't told you anything. I'm still letting you guys hats. I've just given you stuff.
It was me more joking.
Oh, okay.
I'll save it for
Put it
after.
on. No, put it on. We're in
No,
row
Kyle, put your tinfoil hat on. Tell him about the thing that you just told me, like yesterday, like at
Oh,
2 a.m. or
shit.
some shit.
My tinfoil hat moment from last night.
Your tinfoil hat last night, because like this could be a good theory to bring up to Josh.
This is for verbatim. Okay, I'm rewatching our episode so I can refresh what happened and everything, and I'm at the part where your stone started to pull the fear out of the Furby. TM. And it got me thinking, to have a balanced and safe world, do we need to use the stones to break the stones all Thanos style to balance the whole world of its emotions? Meaning us sacrificing ourselves or just the stones? I don't know, the damn tinfoil hat.
Dude, I read that. I was so tired, but when he sent that, I had like the preview of the message, and I tapped down, and I was like, I think we've all had at least one of our characters die at some point. Wait, Robin, have any of your characters died?
Nope.
No, yeah, season 1.
Joe.
Joe.
Yeah, Joe
did.
Yeah.
Joe died.
So we had Joe. My
Mhm.
characters have died for sure. I know I've had at least one of them die.
Your
Kyle's
first character died.
Yeah, Jason, he's dead.
Yeah, he's the only one
And
you've
then-
had die.
And then fucking Kyle's had one, Andrew's had one, and Ryan's had one. We have. I swear to God, if you bring this full circle, and we have to make that choice, honestly, for real, poetic ending.
Yeah.
I mean, for real, like honest to God, it'd be a cool ass poetic ending.
To be fair, we started Relic Hunters with death because
We
of
did.
Doom.
Hey,
Dean was technically dead.
Ryan, am I allowed to say a word?
Yeah, go ahead.
Prism.
Prism?
So Ryan is doing Relic Origins.
Oh.
Ryan has also decided to take Relic Riders forward depending on what happens this season and is following up with Prism. That's all I will say.
Okay.
I forgot you did say he's doing 2 seasons. Forgot about that.
Wow, that opens up a lot of gates here.
Mhm.
Because like there could be like one of two things that could happen. Either we continue this, like it ends. Honest to God, dude, like now that since that came back into my brain, I'm thinking that this is gonna end on a cliffhanger where the bad guys win, and then the next 2 seasons is gonna be us repairing everything and trying and like I feel okay. This is okay. Does anybody care about Berserk spoilers like at all? Like this does pertain to this. This okay. So in chapter like 300 something. Hey, put your headphones on, Zach. Put your headphones on. I'm talking about Berserk spoilers. Berserk spoilers. Okay. There's a part in Berserk where the fantasy world and the real world merge together, and that's what I'm thinking. Like the bad guys win with all like it could be dimensions or worlds. They merge together, and then that's what the next 2 seasons that Ryan is going to do. That's what we have to do. We have to fight all of our old enemies. We'll meet the spirits or the phantoms of the old riders, and who's the fucking know? We could fucking see Drac again as a fucking phantom or some fucking bullshit, and then he could be helping us. We could see like the Narwhals, the fucking androids could come back. That's what I'm thinking. That's where my tinfoil shit goes. What does that say? So long?
I wondered why you put that. I was like, what?
I know why. Just because I'm taking over, but I'm not going to say anything.
Please don't. Like cause like, I mean, honestly, I'm all about like the good guys losing to this thing. You know
Well,
what I mean?
and me and Trevor have had many talks. I will never do time hop. I won't do time travel. I will jump around like in story canon, but I won't ever do time travel. Yeah. The only thing Origins is doing with that is, as far as I know, is we're setting in the past. Kind of like I've jumped time a little bit. So the only what you saw in the last episode, not this one, but last one, was this start was basically the backdoor pilot into Origins.
Yeah, can I just ask a question between the two? Well, I mean, we're all the 3 DMs here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can we have like a Forever Red type of episode?
What do you mean?
Like there's like a big bad and
it's like a one shot.
Like a one shot, If not, then I could do something, I'm out of practice a bit, but I could do something.
Well,
okay. To be fair, our one shots are not one shots. They're multiple
not.
shots.
Yeah, they are.
I guess I'm thinking about it because like you don't like fucking with dimension hopping or time travel or anything like that. But me, even though I hate it, I'm good at it.
The last time I did dimension hopping, I killed Ryan.
I know, and you see, like even then, because like okay, and I am taking inspiration, from Spider-Man across the multiverse, beyond the Spider-Verse, across the Spider-Verse, that type of shit. Because I mean, you got Spider-Man 2099, Penny Parker, Peter Porker, all that shit, and I'm like, what if not our old characters? What if there were tweaks to it? Like instead of Franken Jason, what if he had the power of shadows and Agni had lightning? Ooh. And what if Mogar had Kyle and Dean's powers and Joe had like fucking Alex Knight? You see what I'm saying? Like
he was Mo and Gar.
But I mean, straight up just variants of our
variants, like variants of our fucking characters. I think that would be interesting at some point.
Wait,
I wouldn't say
is Trevor writing fanfic?
Our own little what if universe.
See, we could do that. That would be fucking pretty sick. Depending on how this ends, obviously that's the timeline that I'm probably gonna like try to write between. But
that could be our spin-off series, just a what if, and it's just nothing but one shots.
I'd be fine with it.
One shots, and then Ryan's gonna message me one day.
Hey, buddy, you know that one shot that you did?
Well, hey, you don't realize how integral creations are to this season.
It's man, I like.
Like
It's
it,
just like no. You go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I can't. Nope.
Okay, I'm just excited about this because like now that we're getting to, I hate to say, it, but we're getting to the ending,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm glad that there's not really an ending. There's going to be a continuation, and you're still going to be here as a player,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
And see, that makes it better. We're not dispersing, and then maybe if Andrew ever has time, then I would love to have that snarky little fucker back.
Yep.
Mm.
I have reached feelers out. Andrew's up for at least an episode.
I know.
It's just finding on when he can.
I know.
There has also been contact with another former guest that has to find time. So
Okay. Uh, fuck. I'm going through all your characters' names. Robin. There you go. I was about to call you Joe. I was about to call you Ari. How are you feeling about this season so far? Like
Yeah.
with your character, your development, and like your, because like I know this is for all of us. I can speak for all of us that like basing our powers off of emotions is completely different than basing off like a monster or like an element, et cetera, et cetera. So how are you feeling about how we're progressing so far and how your character is progressing so far?
Yeah, I was kind of surprised when you said that I was like a main, like there was a lot of stuff with me this season. I was like, oh, okay.
you are a linchpin, is what I said.
Linchpin, yes, that's what you said. I was like, okay, that's cool.
I try, and you guys know I try to incorporate everybody and focus and honestly, this season felt, even though I was shooting for Common Rider and it still feels Common Rider, this feels more like a Sentai than any of my other seasons I've DM'd. I'll be honest, even though it's going to be short, it's going to be 10 episodes, maybe 11. It feels more authentic, and it feels that the break helped kind of rejuvenate. So I'm glad this is my final hoorah in DMing for Relic Hunters. So, and my brain is always spitting out ideas. So, and Trevor, I'm glad you're feeling good as well. Kyle hobbled off, so he'll probably be back here shortly. How did you guys? Okay, so I'm gonna start. Leah or Ryan, how did you like this episode?
It was good. I love the the building that's happening right now. I absolutely love
Don't laugh at me.
I absolutely love the building that's going on within this campaign.
Okay.
But also what you're doing for the future as well is really exciting. And I'm sitting here trying not to say a damn word because it is so cool to be able to see all a tie in. I'm just excited for the end of this season. I'm excited for the future. Like, God willing, we're going to be doing this for a while. So I'm happy about that.
Yep. Robin, how do you
What was
feel? How do you
Oh,
feel
okay.
about tonight's episode
I was
and just
about
the
to say, what was
season
the
in general?
question?
How
What
do
was
you
the question?
how did you enjoy today's episode? And well,
I liked it.
the two parts, both of them. I'll ask for both.
Yeah, I liked explaining more of where I came from. Just, just a little bit, you know. And
Oh, you're gonna hate me next episode.
yay! I didn't mean that the way it came out, but I know
You're gonna hate me next episode. Yay! Wait.
But yeah, I really like these two episodes.
Good. Nelson, Kyle, Dean.
I was in the bathroom. What was the question?
Oh, how do you feel about your character's development? How did you enjoy today's episode? Like, what are your thoughts and feelings? Because I know it's different making a hero or like a Power Rangers esque character with emotions as opposed to like elements and horror
TV
and,
shows.
and TV shows. because it's like it's a completely different ball field, and it's a completely different like personality skill set that you're gonna have to put into it. Because like it's not, and at least, and I'm gonna add this on. It's not like as simple as I'm happy, I'm strong now.
Yep.
Like it's like you can't like. I mean, that's how the emotions work. You can try to force yourself to feel it, but is it really a genuine emotion? You know what I mean?
Mm.
That's why like every moment like with our emotions, we have to make sure that it actually fits into that scene, and we're not just trying to like Deus Ex Machina and get like power up or whatever.
Right.
So like overall, like how do you feel about this season, like in totality?
So I am enjoying it a lot. Like I've said before to all of you, to my brother and all that, it's just I've missed playing with you guys because I don't know what it is just about our group, but I think we just mesh really well together.
We do.
And then this season about it being emotions and all that, not to toot my own horn or anything, but just with Nelson and being happy and being stuck in a 7-year-old mindset. And when I think of that, happy kids are hyper. They bounce off the walls like crazy.
Yeah.
So back to our backstory and all that is that Nelson normally would keep to himself and try to hide as much as possible with Virgil and his band. Because back then, stuff would happen like in their green room or whatever, and Virgil would just like try to brush it off, but he'll also be like, Nelson, fucking stop it.
Yeah.
So if you remember in our first couple episodes, Nelson tried to be like, wary of Ari and Leon. So he tried to keep himself back. But as soon as he found out that they're family and we have people in our lives again, that's when he got happy and started fucking bouncing around and shit. And he's like, this is family. I don't have to hide myself anymore. So yeah, the progression and everything with all of our characters. Is I think so far the best out of our seasons so far, in my opinion. That's a lot of fun.
And Trevor,
I like playing Virgil as a whole because there's like 4 or 5 renditions of this character across like many like multiverses. Like, and this one, he's like the stern big brother, but he's like he's
still trying to figure himself out.
He's trying to figure himself out and still like trying to come. I mean, he's still coming to grips with Nelson being technically dead, and while he was there this entire time, not having like hearing him and being able to see him, it's great. It's just like there's a lot of things that they can't do because he doesn't really have a physical form.
Right.
So now that he does, it does feel like his emotions are all over the place because on one hand he's like, I have my brother back, physically, but now he's like, well, in the back of his mind, like inner monologue shit, he's like, will there ever come a point where this goes away? And that scares him even more because he doesn't want to lose his brother again, in a sense. And I mean, I love this Virgil a lot because it's way different than everything else. Because in My Hero, he's like super happy. He went from being a super happy, like first year at Hero Academy to now currently in our campaign, I had to fight the big bad. Like I'd say fight.
Yeah.
I was confronted with like the overall big bad all for one. Like my Virgil coming face to face with the penultimate evil there. Like now he's like, well, now he's going through like this strength spiral and he's going through a lot of mental shit because his friends have died because of the League of Villains. So he's on a path of vengeance in a way. And then I have a villain Virgil in a story that Beck is writing. So it's like it's fun to explore the different dichotomy of what Virgil can be. And this right here, having a family, it's like the family aspect is what really drives Virgil now. Because just like Nelson, it makes his heart happy knowing that he has family, but there's only been a little bit of time that we've all been spending together. So he's like trying to build bonds with them.
This has only happened over a day and a half.
Right, and it's like building those bonds in 24 hours. It's hard for him because I mean he's been alone for a long time. Well, as alone as one can be, like without Casper floating around 24/7.
Yeah,
but
and not only that, but to go off of what you were saying to the viewers and probably to you guys as well, is that with Virgil, there was always a Nelson. So once he told me that, I was just like, hey, if we're gonna be brothers, why don't I be the variant Nelson in your story? So
Yeah.
I always thought that was a nice little touch.
Oh yeah.
I want to thank you, Trevor, for letting me
No problem.
be Nelson. In
No problem. In
endeavors.
this multiverse, yeah, in
Pretty
this
much,
multiverse.
yeah.
Well, because it's funny because like for the viewers at home, again, reverting back to My Hero really quick. Nelson has only ever had, this is only Nelson's second iteration. His first iteration, he is technically like a Super Saiyan in My Hero. He's an alien from another planet, came to Earth, became a hero because his dad was like the number 2 for the longest time. And, you know, he's stoic, strong, and overall cares and loves his friends, which is an aspect that I appreciate about this Nelson, is that there's still that happiness, but it's more outward. There's no stoicism. It's all about being happy, being with your family, love, and all that kind of stuff. So
He still has his outward humanity, it seems.
right, right. And you know, it's good to see like this change and a Nelson, you know, Nelson variant. Yeah.
But not only that, but with adding new family members and trying to build that love and relationship, that also builds fear of losing them.
And that's what makes him stronger in the long run. But also, I'm honestly afraid. Like, I know Agni lost his shit in the last season. You know, he did that really dope shit like near the very end. But like, I feel with fear and the fear of fear of losing a loved one over anything. Like, we've lost teammates, and all my characters have loved their teammates.
Oh yeah.
But this is actual family bond.
Yep.
Mm.
Like, we're teammates and family.
Oh yeah.
So like that fear, I'm afraid that like if anything happens to them, then Virgil is just gonna like. I feel like there's gonna be like some kind of like power explosion, or like the fear will like. I feel like there's like also like tinfoil hat moment. I feel like there's like something behind these stones, like a deity or like some kind of like spirit. And I feel like if there was like a spirit of fear, that would become like an avatar.
Oh no.
Like Virgil would become like the avatar of fear. And that's what I was thinking.
Kyle.
Foil hat mode, man. Hey, Virgil.
What's up?
Isn't your stone damaged?
No.
Yes.
It is. Oh, it is. Is it?
And it has
All of ours
it
is.
no.
Oh, they're all hard.
Oh.
No. There are 2 stones that are damaged. Sadness.
It's sadness and fear.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
And-
what's the biggest fear that you experienced the day your brother died? You didn't have that relic stone yet. So that surge of power that you just talked about, what if that's what broke your stone? I love my tinfoil hat.
Ooh. And see, like, I can't wait till Gita comes back into the picture again. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Do you see the color?
It's orange and black.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why there's a little bit of orange in there is because you found out that I'm still around.
Okay, we can sit here and discuss this tinfoil shit a lot because like now I really am going like back and forth in my brain now because like what if there's like a moment where I'm just saying what if we fucking Shazam this shit? What if we all combine our emotions and become one person? Yo, think about that.
Captain
Think about that
Planet.
shit. Like, seriously, think about some Captain Planet type shit. Think about that.
He's been in the series before.
That's true.
That's right, he has. I hate that.
But I mean, really think about it. We have fear, happiness, Ryan, your anger, right?
Disgust.
Disgust, and then Ari's anger. All of those emotions into one avatar of energy or a physical form or what? Because we haven't got fucking like. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. Stop showing me the fucking stones, because are you saying that Gita, Virgil, and... what if Gita, Virgil, and Nelson end up becoming one person? All right. You're fuck.
I think we better cut off the tinfoil hat
Okay,
here.
so we're done with the tinfoil.
Sorry,
I have
sorry,
questions.
yeah.
I have questions. So before, because I know we're gonna lose Ryan here shortly. So so I've got questions mainly. So Ari, how do you feel about Alex Knight showing up the way she did, and then to everybody really? What did you think of her explanation that hey, just 2 days ago when technically you guys got your stones, she got kicked out of where she was, which what I will confirm, she apparently just got out of the digital realm. And she's been in there 20 years. Because she does make mention, so I can say that.
Yeah. Yeah. Seeing her back was great. It was kind of weird. I was like, I had
Nobody was ready.
Experience.
Nobody was ready. And I preluded it last episode too. Her name was on the sheet.
Yeah. I got a question for Alex. What was Alex's reaction to Nelson pretty much taking over Ronan's body? And we don't even know what happened to Ronan. Is he going to be like a firestorm professor in the back of my head?
Ronan, and she made mention, I will tell this, Ronan's dead.
Yeah, he's dead, yeah.
Ronan's real body was a paraplegic whenever we had that season.
Yeah.
He was able to go back into that body, or he wanted to stay in his digital body, and he is now, his physical body is dead, and since the husk was drained, he's gone. I can confirm he is dead. He will not come back.
Remember, Zebus was the one that took the life fluid from him, and that was what was in. He took all of the tubes and what was keeping Zebus alive. And Zebus actually killed the physical body of Ronan.
I remember this now.
Stabbed him right in the wheelchair.
Yep. Remember?
So Ronan was pretty much. Was it the Hulk where Bruce? Yeah. The Hulk, where the Hulk is still alive, but Bruce Banner, the body's dead. So it's kind of like that situation.
What? Oh, with Ronan? It was, but now Ronan is completely gone. Whenever since I don't know if I'm going to get to it in story, whenever they were pulled, he was left behind, and as you can tell by Alex, something's going on with her body. Ronan didn't make it. And Virgil, I can tell you, well, Trevor, I can at least tell you, I can tell all of you, but Virgil would have noticed carrying her, that the reason you couldn't feel portions of her was because she was still partially digitized.
Yeah.
If I didn't convey that as well. But
I kind of figured, sorry, I kind of figured that because I'm like, she came from the digital world and she feels like Data doesn't have a physical form, so.
Yep, I tried to convey that as much as I could.
Oh, you did good. No, you did good.
No, but Robin, you everything good? You glad to have Alex back?
Yeah.
So on that note, hey Trevor, are you okay? Zakar's back.
Okay, dude, I already got that hype out like fucking 15 minutes ago.
He's good, bro.
Like I got that shit. Like, woo, Russian orphan. Yeah.
So
no, like honestly, it's really cool to see him back. I'm excited to see like what direction you take him and like what's been going on and all that kind of stuff.
I'm about to blow your mind next episode. I can tell you that.
Okay, I was about to say you better not tell me now.
No. But it's gonna blow your mind and it's gonna have Robin pissed at me. How's that?
Okay, I'm here for it.
Come to find out, Zakar is the Black Widow maker. He has his own little red room.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
Training future relic hunters.
Oh, so that was the other big question before Ryan gets off, because this is for everybody. How do you guys feel about the little tidbit I let you know with the Spectrals?
Some bullshit.
Because the Spectrals' last words were help find, and then started cutting out Corsair, Cordova.
Yeah.
And the last you heard from Cordova, all of you, was 95%, 100%. logging out, basically.
Goodbye.
Well,
Yeah,
it
we're
was.
gonna have to go back to there and figure out.
It was what was the word I used? It was protocol initiated.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's almost like the season 1 twist where our mentors and everything were the actual bad guys.
Well, technically,
So-
she hasn't been your mentor. She's just been trying to poke and prod your asses.
Yeah.
They just activated Order 66 on our asses. That's what that just happened.
Yeah, pretty much.
So,
2 weeks, guys.
So
2 weeks.
I was gonna say 2 weeks. Do you guys have any questions for me? Because I've been very very generous today, and I kind of still feel like being generous.
no.
No.
I want surprises. I don't.
Oh no, I'm
Oh.
not gonna go deep into that. But so okay, so after episode 10, I plan on being our finale. Our hard end 10th episode will be so 5 more episodes. I talked to Ryan about this. If you guys want to, and if chat wants to watch our 11th episode, the last episode that I will technically sit here and be in the DM chair in my head, it will be a open, candid, ask me anything over all seasons, and I will answer candidly. I will answer
Okay.
backstory. I will answer anything you guys have questions on from season 1 to season now. And I will also divulge my thoughts on where it could have went, what I had planned for any season, and backstory for Relic Hunters that I've never told, I believe, anybody but Ryan, and even some stuff I still haven't told Ryan. So, if you guys want to have that ready for episode 11, finding the answer to all. Oh, and Trevor, mainly for you, but for everybody, do you guys want to know, since we're about to round out Relic Roundtable, do you guys want to know the name for next episode?
Sure. Always.
Okay, so next episode, I've got to get in my little notebook to make sure I say it correctly. Finding, of course, it's finding the. Wait. Did I? Hold on. I think I just messed with myself. Hold on. My bad.
I'm pretty sure that's
there
not
we go.
too appropriate.
Finding the problem.
I found him. His name is Josh.
You're not wrong.
Okay, finding the problem.
The problem.
Okay.
We're getting there. All right. So, any last words?
No.
All right. Thank you guys. I had a blast today.
100%.
Even I was gonna say, I know it's been rough and everybody's got it's been a day already, but I hope everybody has fun. We'll see you in 2 weeks. And that is the stream. Thank you guys. Relic Hunters out, or Relic Riders.